Okay, there we go. Mine's recording. Is yours recording?
Mine's not recording.
Get it going.
Start.
Hit record. Is it recording? Oh, it's recording. Here you go.
Is mine recording?
Hello.
Okay, this is our mic.
Testing. Is this thing even on?
It is.
It is on.
It actually is. But the mic's on the bottom, so you gotta hold it like a mic, you know?
What? You have to hold the...
Just, you don't have to hold it. You can put down if you want, but it's like awkward.
You're awkward.
Yeah.
Yo, mama's awkward.
What the hell is going on?
Oh, so are we actually doing this for real?
Yeah, it's happening.
Testing.
Okay.
It's happening right now.
Well, it's happening.
Just remember, we can't hear you if your mic's not close enough. So.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now?
Get that out of here.
Well, don't everybody talk at once.
Never. That's not how we roll.
It's not how you roll.
We don't roll. We walk.
You walk and roll.
We're walking.
I don't know about you, but I roll.
Wow.
Roll.
Okay.
Wow. So...
That being said.
So
Awkward.
Testing.
We're like sitting here. We're sitting beside each other, talking to each other, and we can't talk to each other.
Yeah, talk to me.
Talk to me.
I don't think it should be anything that's
Yeah,
actually
Be like,
made up.
what?
Move that over there. There.
Yeah, whatever.
And then we'll sync up the audio after. Like this. There we go.
What are you thinking about?
I think we're syncing. We're syncing.
What are you
What are you
thinking about?
We gotta like tell the date and what episode this is.
I don't even know what date it is.
November 5th?
It's the 5th.
Why are you yelling at the
2020.
TV?
Because I'm watching myself.
Yeah, wow.
So you're like, Vanessa,
Hi.
it's November. I don't even know. 5th?
Just so you know.
Just
Just so you know, I know that you know.
Watching you.
it's weird to see ourselves and
That's why I didn't want
Why is that
to.
weird?
I had a fireplace
I don't
going.
even want to look.
That
at
wasn't
it.
good enough, apparently, for this crowd.
Well,
This crowd.
we can tell that we're being recorded this way
Oh, I know.
because the camera
But-
likes to stop.
I
It does its thing, and then it's just like and strokes out. So I need
sounds
to
familiar.
All of a sudden, it
know what I stroke out.
That's right.
It doesn't even sound right.
doesn't sound right. Also, all of a sudden, your left side is all paralyzed. Can you see it?
did go straight on.
Jacques Chrétien. You start talking about.
I'm talking about the Jean. Talking like the Jean.
You start looking like Rocky Balboa. But
Oh my god. Okay, this is
Okay, so
bastard.
what is it?
what is what?
What is it? It's the 5th, you said?
It's the 5th. It's
Of
a
November.
Thursday
It's a Thursday
It is a Thursday
of a November
of a November.
of 2020. The
of,
great year.
of mid-COVID.
We're mid COVID.
yeah. Mid?
We're
Really?
like, well, how do we know?
Well,
We don't know how long it is.
we're probably not even mid. We're probably like
it could be
5% mid.
early stage COVID,
Or it could be 1% COVID time.
right? Could be like one. Could be like.
That's
a
why you just need to
0.5%.
drink more.
My mustache is
We
itchy.
are literally protecting ourselves from the inside out.
Protecting ourselves from the inside out.
Yeah, and our bottles are out of sight. I can't get that.
Out of sight, out of
It's
mind.
too far away. Did you move that over?
I did
Yeah.
because
'Cause it
I
would be
noticed that
blocking.
it was in frame, and I didn't think that they should know what we were drinking yet.
You could like, if I push this out, it looks like I have a massive gut.
Looks like you have a little gut, baby.
You have a black shirt, so you can't even see any
That's why do you
contrast in that.
think? Why do you think?
I
Why
don't.
do I think? I don't think. Most of the time.
I know we're getting fat. We're 35, so we should be getting a gut.
Well, you're 35.
Oh, you're 35.
We're all 35.
We should be getting a gut because we're 35.
That's what happens, isn't it?
No.
People get
No.
What?
Normally people get a gut or get
they get
fat
gut
because they're in
Yeah.
a long-term
Beer.
relationship.
Yeah, it's usually their wife's fault. That's right.
it usually is. Don't hit his
Hey,
And the
gut.
that's my
husbands who
gut.
impregnate them.
Don't hit
It's
his
my
gut.
gut.
That's his food baby. That's his pizza food baby. Right?
Well, I have pizza food.
No, it's because relationships and children make you drink more, so you get fat.
So it's the drinking, or it's the relationships, or it's the children.
It's all of the above.
Oh.
So each one of them makes you drink.
Or each
Oh,
one of them
yeah.
makes you fat.
The fact that you're even talking about it, I'm gonna go through this class a lot faster than we thought.
Oh no!
Is that the relationship part, the kid part, or the... What else did you say? There was a lot.
There was like relationship, kids, and drinking and food.
And this is why men are simple.
Simple.
Simple?
Simple is as simple
What's
does.
We women think of everything. You guys think of what one? What one? What one?
Which one?
No, it's not just
one.
one.
Compartmentalize everything. You have to like.
You do?
Is that what you call it?
I don't know.
You're not... You don't compartmentalize anything.
I don't.
Neither do you, because you forget
Neither do you.
everything.
Well,
I compartmentalize that. My whole problem is that I compartmentalize everything, and then everything is like in its own category, and it's over here, and it's organized this way, and it's organized that way. Randy's just like a linear path.
like straight as an arrow.
It's just go. Yeah, whatever. I just go. I do this. I do that. Whatever.
But I can't multitask very well.
I'm retired now, so whatever.
Oh, I'm just half retired. I can't
Would you
multitask
consider
very
that,
well.
like, COVID and everything that happened because of COVID, your midlife crisis? That you
Are you
didn't
having a
think.
midlife-
Well,
right now?
if I live to 70, I'm midlife crisis, I guess.
No, I'm talking about now.
Well, yeah.
Well, then you're gonna live to 70 then, right?
Well, then, here's to midlife. Right? Well, I mean,
But you know what I mean? Like, most people go through what you're essentially
I
doing.
can't afford a Ferrari, so
I can't afford a Ferrari.
right, like top down, hit the highway with some gold digging chick. I can't afford it. So, you know what I mean? Know what I mean?
You crack me up, Randy.
Know what I mean? Can't afford some
You passed me
super
that bottle.
expensive sports car,
Yeah.
so
Which one? This one?
The square one.
pass.
I just need a square one. It's for my friend.
Midlife
We're gonna.
crisis.
I'm worried that we can't hear you. Who knows? We don't know yet.
You cannot. You
There.
can manage your storage and settings.
Oh, that's nice. Who cares?
That's
Good to know.
Right there.
That's nice.
We didn't need to know
I'd say
that.
fix it in post, but you can't fix audio in post. It doesn't work that way.
Pretty sure you can't fix this audio at all.
It's coming from us, so
Yeah.
that just is what it is.
It is.
I
what
hate
it
that
is.
saying.
It is. Well, it is what it is.
I
you
hate
say
that
that?
saying
Why
with
do
a
you hate that?
passion.
Why?
It actually makes my skin crawl.
What?
Like your skin's like actually crawling. Like it makes
Like,
you feel weird.
No, don't
got
be
bugs?
don't be
bugs.
stupid.
You got bugs.
Don't be stupid.
Well, it's
I
hard.
mean,
hard.
it actually makes me want to crawl out of my skin when people say that it is what it is. No, it isn't. It can be changed.
What can be changed?
That's the most stupidest thing I've heard.
So you're saying that nothing is what it is,
Or it is nothing. If it isn't
or it is
what
not
it is.
what it is?
Hold up.
Wait.
What?
Just because you're playing on words does not mean.
Well, I'm asking, what is it?
If it's not
Well,
what it is, then it must be something else, or it must appear to be something else.
I think when you say the term, it is what it is.
Oh yeah, that's like accepting it as.
That's what it
just
should
accepting
be.
it
Yeah,
as,
that it
as
can't
it is.
change.
And I don't think that's what we should be doing.
Well, some things you have to have. I mean,
No.
Well,
You can change everything. Everything can change.
Everything can change. Everyone can
Everything.
change.
so you're saying
Everything
Well,
around you can change. Life changes.
It does change.
People
Everything
change.
does
blah
change.
blah blah.
But-
So to say what it is, and the
But how do we say that when it comes to like Trump? If we didn't want Trump in power,
Trump.
well,
or-
good thing we're not Americans. That
But-
is what it is.
so you're saying that the things that you can change, you shouldn't say it is what it
You
is.
should not use that term. No.
Okay.
That term means that it's like
Solidified.
Done.
unchanging and solidified. Yeah. Oh,
And
it is what
that's
it is.
why it gets me upset, because that's not the case. And most people use that as a passive way of just accepting something that they're too lazy to change
Like, I've got
themselves.
a gut. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. I guess it's just
No.
make it bigger.
There's even surgeries for that.
Surgery.
No, you can change it.
Well, okay, that's a little.
Dude, don't get it.
It's extreme,
Yeah.
but I'm saying that there is other means.
It's true.
So you can't accept it as, it is what it is. I hate that.
Wow.
My boss would say that all the time, and it made my skin just.
Which boss? Oh.
Don't say her name.
She
knows.
names.
Oh.
She knows. I told her to her face.
that's
Don't
good,
ever say
'cause-
that to me
Because
again.
we don't want to make anything awkward here.
I told her to her
yes.
face. Please don't ever say that.
Yeah.
I said right to her face. It makes me infuriated when people say that term. It is what
Or
it is.
are you already infuriated and then that term just brings it out?
Usually, when you use that term,
Too soon?
yeah, it's already in the heat of
You already have the fury in you.
yes,
Yeah.
and it elevates it. And then you're better if I walk away. You're better
Oh.
You're better.
because I will you up.
You're better for my walking away.
Yeah.
You don't know it yet, but you are.
I'm saving you.
That's cool.
From the
Saving you
truth.
from yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that.
So there's
There it is.
Whoop, there it is.
Well, so who's in the U.S. power now?
We don't even know. At this point, we don't even know who the president will be.
Are you sure we don't know?
Oh, last I checked,
I honestly don't care.
Joe Biden was at
I know it will
165.
affect us in some way or another as Canadians. I do know that. I'm not naive. But I really, in the whole scheme of life right now and what we're all going through as a collective,
Oh, here he comes.
I don't care. Truth.
Well, I mean, it is what it is. So,
I'll kill you.
Wow. Yeah.
So
Oh,
we
something is happening.
we have no yes. Okay.
Well,
Please stand by.
Episode 1 podcast.
See what I'm saying? It just stops. I don't understand this.
Why did it do that?
Watch. It's so easy to get started. Boom. It's going again.
It's going.
It's going again.
Why it stopped, nobody knows.
Why does the camera stop?
We got.
Hi.
We got.
Hi,
We got a
Jacksonies.
fourth person. We got a fourth
We
person.
got a sidekick here.
You need to be on the show?
We got a sidekick. Look, Jackson.
Oh, hi.
Is that you?
It stopped because Jackson
That's
came
you?
in the room.
That's you, man. Oh yeah. As soon as it comes in the room, the camera's like,
Yeah, just
Yeah,
worry.
we all have phones. You want to know why?
apparently you don't want
We're
to know.
slaves to the man. We all need to have phones.
We all need to be part of the machine.
The machine.
We're uploading to the
The
machine.
newer
as we
and
speak.
greater.
44 seconds of machine.
This is, I forget what
We need to
model,
be-
but it's my daughter's, so I
We
don't
are
care.
another cog in the wheel.
And we are wheels in the cog of
We are
life.
part of the machine.
We are wheels in the cog of life. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What'd you get?
What is that?
Oh, it's a sticker. McDonald's sticker.
How old are you now,
Watch it.
Jackson?
Whoa! Whoa.
Things are happening.
Whoa!
Oh, it's getting serious.
Just put it up on the bottle.
That's some drunken talk right
Jeez.
now.
Pointed at you.
Jeez.
Now get. It needs to get your voice. Like
It has to be closer
I
to
told
you,
you
not
to-
further away.
get my
I told
voice.
this guy to buy.
Capture
dippy?
my voice.
I told this guy to buy mics because he
Capture.
should buy mics so that we can do
Like
this.
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Well, that too. But that's besides the
Do you
point.
remember that?
That's heartburn. That's
was
just that's heartburn. That's
I'll
like
get mics as soon as we get
I
money
was
from
over.
the podcast.
I was over at Jenna's store now because we panel closed and now they're down to the other panorama location.
Don't touch.
And she has this like 1 liter of, get this,
Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Vex.
No.
Automatically thought of you. I'm like, I gotta get this for this guy just because this
Vex.
was his drink of choice.
Vex.
Yeah, every time.
This guy's supposed to be in the middle of the table. Why is he over here?
He's got him now.
Because this kid's got him.
It's not party time,
He got him.
kid.
Yeah, so we Canadians are more interested in the election than the Americans are. No, actually, that's probably not.
No, I think that's 100% true
It's like it's not
in
even
the
our
sense
country.
that we are, but it's not so much that it's not our country. It's the fact that how is it going to impact us? Because it would be naive to say that it wouldn't.
It's true.
Because it already has in many ways. But what gets me is, as a country, America doesn't seem to care enough about themselves. If that makes
or they
sense.
care too much about themselves.
Yeah, but without forethought to themselves. Like, this is another person for 4 years.
No, and it's
That-
like a choice of like old man or old man. Frick.
Old man that's
or old
already
white
been
man.
doing
Old
what
orange
he's done for 4 years, or old new man, yeah. For
Do you want the old white man or do you want the old orange man?
Ah, man.
orange man. Well, I honestly didn't think they would ever elect an Oompa Loompa, but whatever. Let's just go for 8 years,
Well, see,
you know?
The one good thing is that if Biden gets in, everybody will start talking about him, and nobody will be talking about Trump anymore. So.
Do you know what's nice about having
really nice.
like a podcast sort of idea is that you can say directly to the person, "Hey Trump, why are you still tanning? Like seriously, stop the orange thing. Just stop."
It's not it's not helping you.
It's not helping.
Willy Wonka's not gonna call. Like, come on. You're not gonna learn the chocolate factory secrets.
Meanwhile, I can just buy the factory.
Truth.
Meanwhile,
Oh my god, your phone's a disaster.
It is a disaster.
there's so much audio I'm gonna have to
Jackson,
cut out of that.
I suggest you
Buddy.
leave.
I suggest
Leave.
Yeah, this podcast is over for you. Sorry.
You're so dramatic.
No more milk. You already had an entire bottle of milk because you ate spicy chips that you're not supposed to eat, and it was too spicy for you, and you couldn't handle it.
Too spicy.
Too spicy. Yeah. Do you have like some toys you could go play with somewhere?
Yeah, your TV's
He's
on.
got way too much toys, and he's managed to put them in everybody
his
but his
room.
own room. We have them
But-
in our living room. He's got his own drawer. We have them in our bedroom
But also his room.
and his room. I think even Jordana's got some in her room. They're in both of our vehicles. I'm
Play
done.
with your toys in your room.
Yeah, go play with your toys.
We're gonna shoo you away.
You're done podcasting.
Shoo fly shoo.
Are you done podcasting?
Your TV is on.
It's waiting for you. It just looks at itself.
Watching
yourself.
We try to distract him, but it doesn't
He
work.
just keeps whining.
He just keeps coming back to me.
The whole audio is just going to be him whining. That's going to be it.
Whoa! You're falling out. There you go.
All right, get out of here.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Beat
Whoa!
it.
We'll see you
Beat it.
later.
Hooligan.
Okay, don't touch that light though.
He's a hoonigan.
Don't touch
Definitely.
that light.
A hoonigan.
He's a hoonigan. Oh,
Hoonigan.
what is a hoonigan?
Somebody who hoons.
Again.
And again.
Yeah.
Once a 3-year-old.
Right?
Terrorist.
Brady, you're like, I'm looking at the screen, and it looks like you're like way off over there.
Well, it's not my
You're
fault.
like far away.
It's not my
He's got
fault.
some,
It's not my fault. You moved me so
attachment issues
Much more-
that
it's much
he's
more
dealing with
friendly
in the
looking.
Yeah,
background.
attachment
Like, I'm
issues,
even-
I'd be like,
I have
I
to
have
like.
like detachment.
That
issues.
seems really forced. I don't like that.
You
That
don't like
seems
what?
really forced.
This
what you
seems
just
forced.
did.
It's not.
Like-
Is it
like-
forced? Are you forced over here?
Are you
forced?
having more of the chips that are too spicy for you? Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
He's literally eating the chips that are too spicy that he needs milk for.
Do you need milk?
No.
No.
You're not getting any. Stop
No more
eating
I mean,
them.
this seems forced. It seems forced how close I am.
It
Look
seems
at
like
how he's eating them.
it's forced closeness.
Ah, forced closeness.
Stop! You're gonna knock the light over
The
again.
chocolate.
Oh. How is it being a parent of a 3-year-old? You guys are loving it.
You know what?
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you what.
I think I would have loved it in truality. Like, don't get me wrong. It's been a blessing.
Trout.
But to have kids 11 years apart and to be a different, essentially, decade than where you were when you had your first child,
It's true.
Yeah. That's pretty
It was
crazy.
a different decade. It was 11 years.
right? So
That's pretty crazy.
to be in a completely different decade, parenting's different, childcare is different, the preference around what they want you to do with your said children.
It changed that much
The
in 10
province.
years?
The rules for toys.
11
like,
years? It changed that much?
Yeah,
Yes. And then to put into perspective, even the change.
it's happening. It's happening.
You literally...
Is it too spicy? Stop!
Stop with the chips!
Oh.
So then, to add into perspective,
Jalapeno.
the change
They're
in
jalapeno
even
chips.
province, like we all grew up in, well, essentially BC.
Yeah, well, yeah, it was...
Yeah,
where,
we did.
Essentially, it was essentially...
Well,
BC.
because he was in Mission and Burnaby and all these
That's
other places, and
still
then you
BC.
and I were in Canberra. Okay, get lost. We warned you.
Did you catch that? Did the audio catch that?
It's too spicy, man. You need to stop eating the chips, okay?
Whose bright idea was it to bring jalapeno chips to
You
our...
Anyways, go to your sister and put on a show, okay? Yes.
Oh no!
Ask nicely.
Can you ask sister to put show on for you?
You're not getting anything from us. Nope, nothing. You're a victim of your own problem.
Let's not be cruel.
Don't be antagonizing.
He's only saying that because we're on film.
No.
Because this is like
Only
the fourth
saying-
round
He knows
here.
that's not true.
Only
This is
saying
the
that.
fourth round of stupidity.
That's true.
So this is the fourth time telling you not to eat the chips that you're gonna cry about, that you're now crying about.
Fourth round of stupidity.
So, getting back to what I was trying to say. Shush you. Yeah, it's very different.
What?
And to then add adding to the fact of the move, the change, and you
Like the
get
move out
set in
here?
your ways out here because you have to survive with your work schedules,
Yeah.
with your routines,
Yeah.
and you have a strong routine, and then it's like, hello, surprise, doctors were freaking wrong, you're pregnant, and here he is. And to add drama to the situation, let's make him a boy, because
Boys are more dramatic?
oh yeah,
Come on.
and needy as hell. Needy.
What, girls aren't needy?
Excuse me, fat man.
Not.
Fat man
I don't know if it's a
coming.
survival thing or something, but I found
Get fat
now that
man
I've
on little
done
chair.
both, and I could be wrong because everyone has different experiences. I'm not saying I'm the end all to be all with knowledge base, but
Yeah.
with Jordana, so easy.
Oh, for now.
I should have got another beer.
No, actually, it was so easy. Like puberty, that's questionable. We're just getting into that now.
Where are you going?
But in the beginning, both kids, it's right here underneath the notepad here.
What? On the chair.
Both kids were really good sleepers right out of the hospital. They're really good eaters right out of the hospital. There were all these things. But now Jackson's 3. When Jordana was 3, she was already potty trained, and we're done.
We lost video again.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
gotta
wait a minute.
open it on the
You gotta hit the record button. It's top right next to the mic.
Oh boy.
There's a little red dot.
Okay.
Technical difficulties again. Please stand by.
Right next to the mic.
Over on the other side where the buttons are, because it's a button.
Oh yeah.
And it's got a little red dot.
And there's a picture of a camera.
Yeah. You push it.
Ooh.
And
So with Jordana, by the age of 3, that's awesome. Oh my god.
I don't.
That's a toother right there.
We need.
I don't know what to do with that, but
Anywho, she was really easy
What'd you
in the
get?
sense of she understood
One for you, one
cleaning,
for you.
she understood picking up, she understood potty training.
Well, you're moving
This
away
kid-
again.
no.
You tell him something mill time's
attachment
over,
issues.
and he just sucks on a bottle and holds his lammy like a little.
That's what Jake's gonna do. Sign on the bottle and hold me.
Some frickin' issues right there.
I'm gonna hold the kid that holds Lammy while sucking on the bottle. But somehow I ended up with 2.
So I'm so strong.
She just ripped 2 beers apart.
She's very manly.
She could rip a beer in 2.
Well, how are we supposed to open this now?
Ah, shoot.
And also, I need a drink too now.
Oh, what the heck?
I know you want to open it, but you can't.
I know.
It's literally not a screw top.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not the. You know what I meant.
Why do they do that?
I don't know.
I thought this was 2020. We should not have pop tops anymore. It should be all screw tops.
True.
Right?
Because we're all living out in the bush.
And we
That's
should
where
have
we should be.
hoverboards. What did you say about the bush?
We should all be living out in the bush, away from everybody.
Oh, we tried that. You don't really survive.
You don't, who doesn't survive?
Well, us.
I wouldn't.
Us people.
I wouldn't.
People
What do you mean, you people?
You people. Us people, we don't. But some
wouldn't
people,
survive?
some people do.
You would.
Wait, isn't this yours?
What? That's mine.
I think we gotta.
Vanessa needs one.
This is like, isn't this like the COVID nightmare right here? Wait,
It is.
Is this your beer? No,
This is a COVID nightmare.
no, that's my beer. No, wait, that's your beer.
Nice to meet you.
That's not even funny.
Oh, what happened? What? We don't want to shake?
No shaking?
We did what? Oh, sorry.
What the?
I don't know what we
Don't
did to
be
offend
sorry.
you.
What did we do?
Don't be sorry. He's got
You
problems.
gonna hug your son?
I'm gonna hug him while you
Hug
make
the
me.
sun.
Make you drink? What am I supposed to
I'm
make?
gonna hug the sun.
Didn't-
There's a lot of drink making going on in this.
Yeah, right. This whole podcast is just like us drinking.
But
So this is how you make the drink. You just done.
Oh,
I should have gotten pre-made, but
yeah, really.
this lasts longer when you buy
I
it.
do that all the time. Get pre-made salad. Get pre-made dinner.
Yes, it is Sister's phone. And you want to know why I have Sister's phone?
Yeah.
Because she's got the app I need.
She's got the app.
She's got the app.
So don't worry about it. Really? Really? This seems familiar.
This seems familiar. So yeah, so Jordana was easier to raise than Jackson.
I think it was raising as well as training, like all the things that people say you need to instill in your children. She came about it easier than we're noticing with Jackson. And it's even harder now because you have to, before COVID happened, you have to have the dual income. So you're out of the house way more than you want to admit.
Mm-hmm.
You're not able to raise your children the way you would want to because you're not able to be there. And the
You're gonna have
government
to
won't
edit
give
the
you
audio.
anything
Edit the audio.
because
Demonetized.
the government won't give you anything because you make too much, but yet you don't. You're the working poor because you're paying everything and trying to be legit about everything, and it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. And we only have 2. I can't even imagine the people that have more than 2 children right now, under the age of 5.
Like those ones that had 8 kids, how the heck did they do that?
They start a YouTube channel and then broadcast everything. So that
Oh yeah, true.
they make
No.
they get monetized and make money from it.
That's a good idea. They should have started a podcast.
Some of them did.
Oh,
I think there actually is a couple who had 8 and
8
at,
kids?
at once.
I could never even
She
think of that.
had 8 babies.
at once.
Could you imagine one human
My body
female
has been
having-
destroyed over 2 babies. 8?
at once?
At once?
I can't. Good on you. Good on you. Powerful woman.
How does that even?
A freak of nature is what
Imagine
you
the
are.
doctors. They're like, oh, here comes another one. They're like, oh no.
They're like, we don't know what to do. We gotta call the vet.
We weren't made
We're not having
to
a bed for all these
breed like
babies.
dogs.
Get another bed in here.
We gotta
need more baby clothes.
Get the vet in here. They know what to do with 8.
9 months
many.
with 8.
You have too many babies. We can't even catch them all.
We don't have enough baseball mitts for the.
Oh, demonetized.
Also, not sponsored by anybody.
Not sponsored by Wild Rose.
Though we should be.
Not sponsored by them at all. Man, this Wild Rose sure is good.
I don't know if they're like an official sponsor, but
Well,
Snowcat has
I
something to do
don't
with Wild
think
Rose.
they are
Really?
to anybody
think it's
because they're a
Wild Rose.
local brewery. I don't think they've had that opportunity.
I see.
Well, then
Does
let's
that make
present
sense?
them the opportunity right now. You have the opportunity, Wild
I'm
Rose.
sure Wild Rose will get right on this. We'll be like, hey, this is our first podcast. Sponsor us.
We've already started. Clearly, there's Wild Rose all over the table.
Sponsor us. Like, we're gonna make it big time to sponsor this channel before it grows.
Are you better now? You better?
Are you better now?
You can go up into your room and watch a show now? No?
Can you tell the camera how you really feel?
Tell the viewer audience, as they say. What?
Or are you just going to say, I'm Jackson and I'm difficult?
Are you Jackson? Is that your name? State for the record your name, sir.
Are you difficult, Jackson? Huh? No? Or yes?
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
That's a
Is that
yes.
lamb? Do you have lamb in your hand? Oh, that's cool. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us.
Yes. Thank you for the drink, Jacob.
Wise words from the youthful.
He is very youthful. Yeah? Are you crazy, man?
I'm just putting my mommy on my ear.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
Okay, let's be honest. No one's going to watch this because this is insane.
People might.
I'd watch
There's
this.
some weird people.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You'd watch this?
I'm not
or you'd
even-
listen.
I'm not even gonna go into who makes what money from what videos they post because
There's some crazy ones out there.
this is actually interesting compared to
Okay.
some I know.
Oh no!
So
And you still watch the ones that?
no,
Oh,
no parts.
because I've
Not
seen.
all.
Yeah,
You probably dabbled in the beginning and then you saw something else.
I've seen some weird videos where I'm like, this doesn't even make any sense. And then you look and it's like 5 million views. You're like, what the heck?
What was everyone
How
else
is that
thinking?
possible? But everybody else is thinking, how is this possible? And I'm
So,
one of the,
so
and I'm
there,
one of the 5
there's a
million.
view. There's a view.
Right,
There's
wait
a
a
view.
minute.
Yeah, fair.
You're one
Fair.
of them robots.
That's it.
I'm one of the bots.
That's real lost. That's realistic, I guess.
Right?
That real lost.
Realistic. I
lost.
lost my thought there.
It was real lost.
As
She's
my
like,
kid
shut up.
pets me.
Shut your.
You're like,
Right?
cut, edit,
Put that on the floor. We're done.
Yeah, totally.
done.
I love how we're not facing each other. Doesn't
Is
make
it?
sense.
Isn't that what you wanted?
Isn't that what you
No,
already
we're not
want?
supposed to be like, hey, we're sitting here to entertain you. No, we're supposed to be like talking to each other.
Yeah. Wait, this is weird. This whole setup is weird.
Well, then
I
in
feel weird.
reality,
People can see my
if we were ever
like,
to
people
do
can see my
it
hunchback.
again,
I need to face the
no,
camera so they can
if we
see
were
how
to ever
hunched
do
I
it
am.
again, then you are here, Jake would be somewhere like
But-
there, and I would be here,
But we,
and we'd all just be doing our own thing.
but
But we
But-
didn't choose it that way.
we only have one camera too. So if I can
Angles
get,
are key.
if I can get a couple more cameras, then we can have angles on us, even though we're not sitting.
People who are listening and watching should mail you a camera and some mics.
Just settle down now because that doesn't make any sense. We need cameras that like autofocus and actually will record longer than 10 minutes at a time.
Why does it only do 10 minutes?
I don't know. It's stupid.
Ah.
It's old. It's retired and doesn't want to work anymore.
I hear you.
But you're the guy who collected his pension.
Well, it's not my fault they gave it to me.
Feel
It wasn't my fault. They were like, here you go. Here's your money.
Well, you don't work anymore. Have a
Sweet.
pension.
Okay.
Oh, but I
Like,
go.
we no longer require your services. Here's a bunch of money. I'm like, all right. Sounds good. I'm like, shouldn't I keep that for when I'm old? And they're like, no. Here it is now. Yeah. It's a tough life.
Yeah, how is that life, anyways?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's, things are good. Summer was good.
Well, because you actually got to golf
So
and
I
do
went to-
stuff,
went to
whereas before COVID,
But we
It
shall
wa-
not
there-
name any employers' names.
No.
there,
No,
no,
do
no,
not.
fair, don't
not
do that.
name
No, I
employers'
100%. So, but before COVID,
I respect my job.
that was not
Want to keep
something
it.
that was attainable. Period.
It's true.
And it
What-
was something that caused you great disappointment that you just didn't have the time for any of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
For,
Like,
for what he did because he's semi-retired now?
Yes,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
prior, without listing anything.
Right. What?
I was trying to be vague.
What you don't need to
What
you
is-
don't need to list the
Can you open
employer.
my
You just need to say, hey,
Over the fence.
I just didn't have time because the schedule was so bad.
yeah, your work schedule sucked.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Now you were even complaining about that today.
I
Or was
was.
it today? Or sometime on Facebook?
Sometimes. Yeah. Well, that's because.
Because you were talking about like a big split up.
Are you done?
And
And anybody who's listening will have no idea that the video just cut out again after 10 minutes.
So it's your time frame.
they're wondering
This
why I
is
just
this is why I haven't done any video stuff because it just the bed, and then
You also bought this without talking to me.
and you would have suggested something better.
I wouldn't have suggested anything at the point. in time in
Exactly,
which you
but here
did
we
it.
are. We actually have something.
You have something. You got to do that on point. When are you going to do that?
Yeah. What about that on point? Don't touch
Don't touch-
Jackson.
don't touch-
Well, we've already done a couple of filmings, and that
Hey,
Jake actually was here for and set up and did all the lighting and everything for, and I've seen nothing of it. So
of what?
of
Like of all the
that
films that
footage.
you've done?
You have seen it, but it's like it's so broken up that it's almost impossible to make a story out of it.
So
Because part of it was recorded and some of it was like already started. You already started cooking, and then it was like, okay, so we're gonna record that now, and then we're just gonna jump ahead in time, and we can't really reverse in time because we missed that, and
It's like an editing nightmare.
we're trying to teach Jordana how to use our broom mic.
The broom
Yeah,
mic,
literally.
The broom mic.
yeah,
broom mic's
literally
awesome.
off. the
I'm trademarking that, by the way. It's
Broom mic.
broom mic because we use the broom handle
on the mic.
as the mic handle.
Yeah.
And you put the mic on the end of the broom handle, and which works really good.
And then you have the captions where you see, like,
Don't
the boom mic in professional settings going down, and you can see
Yeah, the mic dips in because I'm teaching Jordana how to use this.
and her arms falling asleep
don't touch
because
the
she's
light.
just
Don't
the
touch-
hired
Jackson.
help without any
Get away,
money.
get away.
Oh no, it's cute,
Oh,
but it does cause quite.
just go play with your cars upstairs. Like
Just
we
go
have
on.
given you everything upstairs.
Yep.
You have a TV with cars, and where's Lam Lam?
Throw that.
Take Lam Lam.
Ah,
Another piece of audio I have to cut out.
dang it. What were we talking about?
We're
Broom
talking
mics.
about the.
Broom mic, trademarked by me. Nobody else gets to use it except for us.
Okay,
It's-
I won't take that from
When are
you.
you going to sell them on TV? Broom mic, as seen on TV.
They're already available in the dollar store.
Available in Canadian Tire, Walmart, Lowe's,
Dollarama.
Zellers, Kmart.
All not sponsors.
Broom mic, available in Dollarama. But it's $2.
Exactly. We're making $1 each. So,
Whatever.
We're gonna be
Anyways.
rich real fast.
So yeah, so why don't you?
you're on point.
Yeah, you got to do it.
What is on point?
So
Explain to the viewers.
explain to Randy. Like, this is us having a conversation.
Fair enough. So
people just get to watch as
my
we talk.
intentions behind On Point was honestly to do the at home cooking for, say, you, who's a bachelor, or me, who's a mom,
So
working a full-time job,
target audience.
Target audience.
or someone who doesn't cook at all and is working just as much.
I feel like that was directed at me.
It 100%. So,
Just look at me. It's like 100% directed at you.
so I wanted to collectively show what I've learned just by either when I was on mat leave without pay, both times. Don't ever do that.
Okay.
Watching the Food Network, or when I was just at home doing my own thing, YouTube for my own thing. I followed a couple people, and I got better with cooking myself, growing herbs myself, doing my own thing, trying to be as much as I could just a stay at home person. But it doesn't suit me at all because you can't make money off of that.
Well, you can.
You can't.
Well, they say that, but that's where everybody, they say that you can, but you can't if you don't have that support system or that lead up. And that's where I just, every single time On Point started, I pulled back because it wasn't making any money.
That's what I did with my YouTube channel.
And that's
Things
another reason
going
why I
on.
didn't encourage him with Arrero. It was a drain. He kept bleeding it before it even made anything.
It actually made a lot of money.
And you
did.
bled it dry.
It played a lot. Of course it did, because we had a lot of bills to pay.
Oh,
It doesn't
man.
stop just because there's no business. You have to keep paying the bills even though you don't have
So-
business.
That's why I don't get my hopes up about On Point, because I don't know enough, and I relied,
enough.
unfortunately, not to sound like.
She doesn't know enough, as in, like, she can't edit the videos and produce.
And I
like,
relied on
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
else to do it that obviously doesn't know it either.
I do.
Or
does know it. It's
have
just a
the
matter of
time to
time.
dedicate to me.
Honey, okay.
So,
No, stop, because now you're being aggressive towards me, and I don't like that. Like, I really don't have time to do that, and I haven't. Not
we
only
have
that,
time to do this.
not only
I don't have
that,
time for this.
this isn't edited, is it? We're just sitting here talking like we always do.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's true.
exactly.
So it's even better.
So we'll just wait and see how long it takes me to post this.
Okay.
Don't
We'll just wait
post
and
it.
see. Just wait and
Like
see.
everything
I'm
else.
still
Wait.
waiting.
Show your face. Anyways, and not only that, my computer died. I wasn't even able to sign our lease
That's
to
the
live
problem
here.
with computers these days. What are they, humans? They just keep dropping off. They just keep
They
dying.
do. They just.
Got a case of the
I'm
COVID.
They're like, what the hell? This computer's got a virus. Send in Bill Gates to heal the virus.
Oh God.
Too soon?
Yeah. Really was.
There could literally be somebody dying right now because of COVID,
Yeah.
and you just made a joke about it.
So Sean Connery had a book fall.
Yes. So Sean Connery,
Oh, no, that's really too soon.
the book fell on his
The
head.
day Michael Jackson died, everybody's like, just beat it. Just beat it. Get out of here, Michael.
So, anyways,
So back to On Point.
But that's in speculation. What did he mean by beat it?
what did he mean by just beat it? I don't even know.
Well,
I dare anybody else to. Look at this. You're like 6 feet away from me again.
yeah, but it's not your fault.
Look. That was not my fault.
It's not.
It's not. What?
I'm not that far away from him,
Yeah,
but I'm
but-
his wife.
Yeah, but he hasn't married. But
We're not-
see now. This is just
Your turn.
See, but he would never
So-
be this close to you ever.
why wouldn't I?
Who? Me?
Who's got the issue?
Him.
This is normal.
Well,
Who's got- who's
everybody
got
just
the
sit back
issues?
and relax.
It's just because it's on camera and it looks weird.
Everybody just rub their nipples and it'll all be okay.
Not gonna
So-
do that.
One day proud and
Nah, can't do it.
not gonna do it.
So, what were we talking about?
On point and then beating.
Oh yeah. That's what the mixer's for.
It's for on point.
That's right.
And beating it.
So
No, but why wouldn't you? So if the only reason you're doing it is for it to be successful, and then it's not successful, so
it wasn't only a successful situation. It was based upon giving knowledge to other people that at one point in time were probably in the same position as I was, that their parents didn't teach them any cooking, didn't care to, didn't want them in the kitchen, didn't want to talk to them, didn't want to have a communication with them. And that's where I come from. And my mom knows it. She never let us in there. She never taught us how to cook a single thing in our lives because we weren't allowed in there. And at dinner time, you weren't allowed to talk.
Oh.
That's
That's weird.
sad.
And we had to also wait till our dad showed up before we could even eat.
Well, that makes sense.
But he showed up around the same time every single night, and you had to sit at the table, but you don't talk about it. You just eat.
You don't talk.
You don't talk.
You guys didn't have talking
No dinner talk.
At all.
That's weird. That's like the only time we did talk.
Yeah. Well, and that's the same consensus that I got was, no, dinner time should be a time where you come together as a family and you talk about everyone's individual experiences in that day.
Yeah.
And you also keep up with, seriously?
Oh, no.
You're making it seem like I farted and I didn't.
Sorry.
Just fucker.
It's on camera.
No, it's the dog who's right there.
Crosby! Yeah!
The audio is like spikes.
Yeah. It's going to peak and like crackle.
I don't care. He reeks.
get out of
He
here.
is dying inside.
Go away.
So, anyways, so we weren't allowed to talk about stuff,
Oh my God,
and
crack the
that's
door.
what that was one of the things that when Jake and I got together, and even before we established any type of family, we did dinners and everything, and I would love to host and whatnot. And then once kids came about, like Jordana, we did themed dinners and everything. But it was a great time to just drink, enjoy the food I made, and I, to this day, find enjoyment in that. Right? It's thick.
It's thick.
And he made it think. You guys all think it's me. And I didn't do shit.
It came from your general direction.
You had to put your shirt
No
on.
one said it was your fault.
Well, if I was smarter
fault,
and needed to actually fart, I would have done it when he did it, but I didn't.
It's a good idea, actually. Fart when Crosby farts.
You just blame it on the dog, period.
Oh, true.
See, again, you're making it seem like it was me.
Jackson.
Okay,
Where did you come from? Go back upstairs. See, they just don't go away.
It came from you, mommy.
Okay, get out of here.
Go watch your TV. We love you.
Get out of here.
Skedaddle.
You get...
You little whippersnapper.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Is
So you
I
should
wanted
still do
to
it.
instill
Yeah.
those type of skills that a lot of people have lost because now, and even more so, if you think about it, more people aren't learning how to cook from their parents or
Now
anything
everybody just orders
because
the dishes.
thank you. They're ordering, and you know what? We also tried it. We tried Hello.
Camera.
Hello. We tried hello.
If you're just listening and not watching, the camera does
This is
again.
a brief intermission.
It's like it does 12 minutes on the dot, and then it's just like, I give up.
So, for instance, we did HelloFresh to try it. The products were good.
We
The
did.
meals were good.
I need to do that.
But when they're writing down in their descriptions on the cards, were so dumbified that you would, by the time you were done, if it was, say, you compared to me, use 10 times the amount of dishes because of how stupefied they had to make these instructions. Like someone who didn't even know how to juice a lemon.
Yeah, those people that don't know how to do that.
Don't roll your eyes at me. You know what I'm talking about. So,
No, I don't know how to.
like, Their food,
You don't know
their
how to juice a lemon?
food,
I know
their
how to do it. Cut it
choices, their everything like that. It was good quality. We enjoyed it, but for essentially $60 a night for a family to eat, and their meals and how they arranged the recipes was.
This is not sponsored by.
This is not sponsored by HelloFresh.
No.
However, this is how much we tried it out.
Holy crap!
Because I really did
$60
thoroughly.
each one.
So
No.
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 So one meal. Okay. So for
see
instance, this one meal. Okay. This was 1 week,
Meal.
and you got 4 meals.
That was not 1 week. That was
So-
one
no, no,
meal.
no. So it's 1 meal, but you got 4 meals. So for
you got-
instance,
So you get
you want to doublefy it? You can correct me right there.
what? What are you even saying?
Oh no! Don't drink the beer, Jackson.
You got 4 meals in a package per week. That's $60, give or take, taxes. Anywho,
Taxes.
we tried it. We did actually thoroughly enjoy the meals. We did enjoy the ingredients. But what got me really frustrated was when you look at the back of a card, okay, the instructions.
Yeah, this is complicated.
It's not complicated
So
at
for
all.
a bachelor like Randy, he sees it as complicated. As a mother of 2,
It's
or
not
I should say
complicated.
3,
Look at how many.
because I got a husband here.
6 instructions.
I found it almost infuriating. Because if I was to follow it to the letter, how you want these meals prepped, I would be using, on some of these meals, 3 baking sheets, 4
Yeah.
mixing bowls,
Yeah, that's what got me frustrated.
and
I'm like,
a
this
whole
is
bunch of
making-
other stuff. Who the has that?
and demonetized.
And so I got mad really fast. I started manipulating the instructions because
Yeah, because when you read the instructions, you can read through the whole thing,
yeah,
and then you're like, well, I'm just going to do it this way.
yeah.
And then you just do it that way, which cuts like half the dishes in half. Cuts half the dishes in half. Cuts all the dishes in half.
Yeah.
And
Ruins your dishes.
No. But I do
you take a chop saw.
I do want to say the simplicity of the instructions did help in order for, say, our 13-year-old daughter
This does look
to
delicious.
do a meal
Yeah, because Jordana
on
could
a
do it.
night that both Jake and I weren't home. Jordana was more than able to actually make a gourmet meal.
And it's delivered to your door, right?
Yes, that's another thing. A gourmet meal, and we were gone. We did not help her at all.
This is funny. It almost seems
We
like
dealt with the
it's
dishes.
sponsored.
We dealt with the dishes.
No, it's not sponsored.
It almost seems like it is, but it's
Well, they can sponsor us. No one said they can't.
they should.
They are.
We're open to any sponsors. I mean, we
Yeah,
really want
true.
to pay our bills.
So
So
any sponsors at this point?
But
would be
what I'm
helpful.
saying is, it was like I said, the meals are good. The instructions. I'm not that stupid, so I found it insulting
Wait,
No,
wait,
but-
what are you saying?
and
up.
problematic. But for
but there was one that I read, and the directions were so messed up.
Convoluted.
And there was actually like parts of the food missing and everything, and I like literally could not make the recipe.
Oh, that's
yes, I was upstairs actually. I remember this evening. So Jake
Why are you yelling? We're right here.
chose an evening because that kid's driving me nuts. So a kid,
Kid.
so he chose one of the recipes that he wanted to make. I said, it's your turn, because that was part of the whole HelloFresh cost, was that I wouldn't be cooking every night.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
That was part of the intrigue. That didn't
good
last long.
Oh, didn't last long.
Look how many recipes there is. It lasted long enough.
A couple weeks, because there's 4 per package.
Man.
Don't even get yourself all excited.
Don't
So,
get yourself.
what happened was he got to a headway where he was reading the instructions, and they got him so turned around that he didn't
I didn't get turned around.
He
The
didn't know how to
instructions
do
were
it.
missing.
any of it.
No, they were missing. They were literally
Okay.
the words. Vanessa.
The words
No,
Vanessa.
fine. They were missing. So they were missing, and they got them all
instruction-
turned around
I
so
did not get
much.
turned around. The instructions were
going
not
on?
even there.
What's going on there?
They were not there.
So then Jordan
It
had
was
to come up to me
I
in
read
the
the
room.
instructions to you, and you're like, "That's the most retarded stuff I've ever read." And I was like, "Yeah, you know what?
Stuff.
You're not wrong. Like this, like you, if you follow this recipe, it doesn't make any sense. And where is the food? It's not even in the package."
What?
But that only happened once.
Once, yeah.
We had a couple things that were like, we had like the wrong vegetables that came with the recipes,
Oh, that sucks.
but this
See, I wouldn't
this
know what to
one
do.
recipe, which of course was the one that I was making, was written wrong. Shh, Jackson,
Shut.
he's so loud.
Quiet, Jackson.
It was just written so wrong that if you follow the recipe, it would make something completely different than
Was it-
what the actual meal was.
Oh, that sucks.
It was weird.
Or it's
Get out of here,
not
Jackson.
understanding.
Get out of here.
No, because I even wrote a review.
Did you?
I did, because it sucked so bad that I had to say this is like, you literally cannot make this.
And what did they respond? Did they respond to your
I
review?
almost
I don't know.
spit
I
my
didn't
drink
Get
out.
it or see
I
it?
was mad. I just wrote the stupid review as like, this is retarded. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Like, I don't know who wrote this, but it's completely wrong.
Ah, man.
Also, I'm not a big fan of putting sweet potato in everything. Like, I understand, but if I'm paying $60 a fucking week, you better be giving me more than sweet potato.
We're over here.
I'm talking to HelloFresh
Oh, okay. I got it.
directly.
I get it. I get
Paula, I'm gonna hashtag you in this.
that. Hashtag hello.
Hashtag hello fresh.
So yeah. Anyways, we've
That's
tried
cool.
those different things.
That's cool.
Jake even filmed me doing HelloFresh, and again, the instructions made it not desirable. You would think that essentially filming someone actually making a HelloFresh meal would go kind of off without any
You think it would be
issues,
fairly straightforward?
because all your ingredients are there, your instructions are there, it's all good.
Yeah, that'd be a great
Not-
point thing.
So these essentially would be perfect for On Point in the layout,
Right?
letting you
Step
know
one,
everything
step
you're
two,
going to
step
need for
three.
the meal,
Yeah, that's right.
and then I walk you through the steps on the back. Correct?
Sure.
Make
Correct.
it happen.
On point. But
Make it happen.
let's take these first right here. Steps mean nothing because they're stupid.
They mean nothing.
So, well,
Let's see
No,
this.
you don't even
I gotta
encourage
rack my
them.
brain.
Nope.
I gotta rack my brain on this.
So the reason why I say that is as a learning point for HelloFresh, but as other people out there, that you're not that stupid. You do
What's
not
par-
have
what's
to
parchment?
be that stupid when you're talking,
do you really not know what
unless you're
parchment is?
Randy. Because, honest speak,
What?
most people have all of this stuff without realizing what they needed it for, because they probably used it for one item.
Jackson.
But a roll of parchment paper can go for a million different reasons. A baking sheet can go for a million different reasons or uses,
It's
and
like, what does that mean?
a whole bunch of other things. I
You don't know
know
'cause you don't know how to cook.
personally.
Dang it.
I know personally that he has all this. You want to know why I know that? Because I gave him all my other. So,
Are you still talking to HelloFresh?
yep,
Okay.
everybody.
Ah,
Everybody.
Everybody.
all
So-
employees.
Well,
She's into this. She
so-
said she acted like she wouldn't be into this, but she's into it.
we got me heated.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Well, that's
now
the
I'm
point.
on-
That's the point. Most podcasts get
Now
heated.
she's on point.
Now, Now we talked. So first we talked about Trump. Now we're talking about Hello Point.
We never really talked about
HelloFresh.
Trump, and I want
We don't
like
need
to,
to
as
talk
Canadians, never to do that.
We don't
Just
need
so
to
you
talk
We
know.
don't need to talk about
We
Trump.
do not need
We
to
need to
talk
talk
about
about
your
Trudeau.
guys' problems.
We need to talk about the Trudeau.
I'm sure
True.
you're going to talk about them more than you need to yourselves, and you're going to petition,
tell
and
us-
you're going to
tell us
raid, and
really.
you're going to do your own thing.
Here she goes.
Here she goes. Here comes Billy.
Whereas we've got our own problems here in Canada. I don't know if you heard. And so we're going to deal with that.
Yeah.
Okay?
So
And I guarantee you,
Hashtag not sponsored.
I guarantee
also not sponsored.
it's an American company, by the way. That's
Oh,
hilarious.
You're gonna leave that in the shot.
Oh yeah, not sponsored.
Yeah. So, on point, what I wanted it to be for was honestly cooking home cooked meals, affordable meals, because honestly speaking, a lot of people can afford a lot of the things that the cooking channel asks you to have. Like, I think it was 2 years before
That was good timing.
I realized what creme fraiche was, and I thought it was something extremely overpriced or whatever. No. So
What is
it's
it?
not.
Actually, I don't really know what it. I know
Creme
that it's
fraiche?
used in making stuff, but I honestly don't know what it is.
Creme fraiche is just the milk
Jackson, please.
content.
Go upstairs.
So, for instance, it's the lighter side of sour cream.
Oh,
Creme fraiche. That's why it's not on top of soups and stuff.
It is?
That tang.
Oh,
It's
Like split pea
also,
soup?
did you know that it is?
but also,
I,
there is a couple
like
stores that sell creme fraiche,
chef.
and
what?
it's like dollopy.
I'm
like it's between a
Chef.
yogurt and a sour cream, if that makes sense. Where it's not it's not a sour cream, but it's not a yogurt. It's literally that in between Z.
Oh,
In between Z,
And you can get away with using
sour cream Z.
if you want to save money or you
And
don't have
yogurty.
the ability to buy creme fraiche,
you just buy that.
because it's not
Yeah,
available
creme
wherever
fraiche.
you live
So, you know,
or whatever
I thought you
grocery
would
store
make
you
it.
shop at. Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt.
is closer to creme fraiche than
Creme fraiche is.
it's more creme fraiche than creme fraiche.
What the?
What is
What kind of soup would you put it in?
You would put it on top of, say, any type of, like you'd put it on top of butter chicken. You'd put it on top of
I love butter
Or
chicken.
that-
squash soup,
or that
That,
butter squash
like
soup.
cream and potato soup
yeah.
with cheese,
Butternut squash soup.
butternut
All that
squash?
stuff. You would put a dollop of that on there.
Ow!
What?
Yeah.
What?
So
What
there's
did you
there's
just do?
alternatives to
No.
everything. Like everybody is so quick to, and that was one
I
thing
don't
I
wanna know.
noticed.
No, you don't even want to know.
On a lot of the cooking channels I followed, we do not have the ability to get the products and the ingredients that these companies want us to get.
What do you mean you don't have the ability to get the
We
ingredients?
don't, because they're
What,
not
did they-
available to
did-
us.
Did the cooking channels
Yeah,
tell you to use?
yeah.
But they're not available to Canadians. They're not available to North Americans. They're not available at all.
I would say mainly Canadians, because a lot of the cooking channel, if not all of it,
That's true.
a lot of it
is
is
through
American.
the U.S.
Yeah.
So we are not privy to that.
Yeah, but there's
Those
ingredients.
things.
There has to be ingredients that, like,
So you have to find compromises that will still allow you to get the end result.
like what kind of stuff do they have in the States that we don't have here?
I think it's not so much
lots.
a labeling of stuff,
Did you
but
know that they don't have all dressed potato chips?
or
I knew
ketchup.
that. I knew that.
Was it all dressed or potato? Or
It's ketchup.
They don't have
It's
potato.
ketchup.
they don't have
Yeah, I know.
they don't have potato chips.
They don't have potato the chips.
They're
They
fresh
just-
out of potato chips.
They're just fat
No.
chips.
So they don't have ketchup? Or is it all dressed? I can't
Ketchup.
remember.
You know,
Ketchup.
Americans don't have ketchup chips.
Okay.
They think
Yep.
it's weird.
They do?
I mean, it is
And there's
weird.
a couple other things, and
The idea is weird.
Tastes good.
well, the
Dutch
flavor
is
is
the best.
the flavor isn't ketchup though.
That's the weird thing.
Yeah.
It's like artificial ketchup tastes better than actual ketchup.
It does.
Well,
I don't eat ketchup, so
like if you were to take a plain chip and dip it in ketchup, that'd be gross.
that would be gross. Actually.
Wouldn't it?
No.
Yeah.
I
Well,
wouldn't
I
do
don't
it.
know. I never tried it. But
Which is weird because it's like French fries. I mean, potatoes
But
are French
you
fries,
dip
right?
French fries in ketchup.
Exactly. But if you took a potato chip and dipped it in ketchup,
Would it be weird?
Oh, hell yeah.
Really?
I think so.
A jalapeno chip in ketchup, that'd be weird.
that'd be gross.
That'd be nasty.
Yeah.
Anyways,
So, yeah. That's crazy.
So first, full circle to what I was saying. I wanted on point to be for everyone to cook their meals in a practical setting with practical equipment, realistic ingredients,
Yeah.
not all this. Well, you need this, and this. No, you don't.
Well, that's what these are
I
for.
can get this from.
no,
the No.
you need to own way more dishes than you think you do to do those.
Yeah.
Like
Those are, yeah. You'd
I-
have to take what you have as a basic for your kitchen, times it by 3, and you can make a meal.
the problem is it's like you
My
need
kitchen
like
is very expansive. I have so much. My kitchen is like a. You'd think you just walked in.
it has
Hell's
two
Kitchen.
it has 2 cheese graters. I know
do.
that for sure.
It's true. I have 2 cheese graters.
In the same location.
Very.
That's a story.
It's very efficient.
The cheese grater is a story. Tell the story.
Oh man, it was crazy. So.
No, you're
So you wanna know
crazy.
what's crazy? I bought a cheese grater, and then I went and bought another cheese grater, and then I went to put it away, and there was already one there. It was crazy.
It's like the same cheese grater in the exact
It's like-
same place, but
it's
I
like-
bought them at different
I
times.
bought them at 2 different times, and I didn't even know. I was like, wait, there's already one here. Where did this come from? I'm the one who bought it, and I'm the one who put it here. How did this even happen?
It's an extensive kitchen.
Apparently, I thought this was a good spot to put it twice.
I'm sure you put it there more than twice.
Probably.
Did you ever use the cheese grater?
Sometimes.
Well, then you put it there more than twice.
Well,
You're probably so fucking lazy. You buy
No, I
pre-graded.
don't buy pre-graded. That's more expensive. I don't even buy cheese. The other day I went to buy cheese. I'm like, this stuff's expensive. What the hell is this? Like, you want like $16 for a little block of cheese? I'm like, no thanks. I'll go get a cheeseburger at McDonald's for 99 cents. Frick.
That's practicality right there.
Why is cheese so?
practical at all.
Why is cheese so expensive?
I
It's not like it
honestly,
comes from a cow or anything.
You know, they keep it the same price as what they do. It's like it's $8.99 10 years ago, and it's also $8.99 today. However, the brick that you get
This
used
is
to
half
be
the size.
It used to be a brick.
Yeah.
Now it's like this. It's already like super
it's so thin.
Like, how are you supposed to put that
It's
in
like
sandwiches?
you grate the cheese and then you like lift up the cheese grater.
And
it's
that's
down
where
there.
they make the
It's
money
all just stuck on the inside of the cheese.
You know what really
cheese slices.
You know what really
grinds?
grinds my cheese?
No, it really grinds, but cheese,
You know what grinds my cheese? Not cheese.
not the grater.
Because there's not enough cheese to grind my cheese.
That's true.
Dang, why is it so expensive?
Well, I know dairy went up, and
Cows are
meat went
expensive.
up, and a lot of stuff
Those
went
cash
up,
cows.
and they gotta accommodate that, and I get it. I really do,
It's a bison. in
but
a suit.
it really does.
The bison in the suit.
Yeah, that's why things are so expensive.
Canadian Weedale.
We gotta dress these animals up.
Wow.
They're high living. These high living animals.
I can't even believe
That's
you
the
just
pr-
said
That's
that.
the price of the.
Oh
that's why-
my god!
that's why cheese is so
Okay,
expensive.
That's a cut for sure. Jesus Christ! I can't
Cheeses.
And his brown milk, like chocolate milk made from bone milk. Oh, okay. So yeah,
Brown milk? What? Are you saying that we get brown milk comes from cows?
yeah. Chocolate milk comes from brown cows, right? Actually, when I
No,
was
that's not what you said. You said brown milk.
Yeah.
Chocolate milk comes from brown milk.
that's gross.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, what? There's brown milk?
That'd be nasty.
I thought milk was white, but
Well, whatever.
we make it brown by turning it into chocolate milk.
Oh,
But
that
now
sounds
you're
so
saying
good.
that the brown
Yeah,
cows make
it.
It's true.
Ew.
Gross.
Too far.
Too far. Unmonetized.
Ew. Unmonetized.
Demonetized. Yeah. So now that we've solved all the world's problems
Well, the answer is 42.
in one podcast. Yeah.
So
Who would hitchhike across the galaxy anyways? What the hell?
somebody who can't afford cheese.
I know, right? They're like, there's gotta be cheaper cheese somewhere in another galaxy.
I can't afford to get there, so I'm going to hitchhike.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyways, on
Are you
point.
chewing your ice?
I am.
I do not.
You do?
Do you chew your ice?
I chew my
Nice
ice cream.
He chews his ice cheese.
Ice cheese?
You're like, I can't afford that.
No, ice cream. You don't chew your ice cream?
Nope.
What are you doing, Crosby?
Even the dog is noisy.
What the heck?
Even
can't
you,
win.
Crosby,
Can't
you're
win.
noisy.
You didn't want background noise. Well, here's
Well,
the thing.
you got
No,
it.
it's real. It's uncut. It's raw.
It's raw.
It's life. In our house.
Yep.
This is life in our house tonight.
Yay.
Anyways. Wow.
She was all sad.
Oh, my-
Yay.
It's not that terrible. It's just tough. But I guess it's really terrible for Vanessa.
And
It's not
cut.
thought. It's not thought.
And cut.
What?
What are you doing, man? What are you doing?
So on point. You think
Yeah.
you should do it?
When are you gonna do it?
I want to do it. I just don't see the.
Not when.
Want to.
Shh, Jackson.
When?
You want to do it?
Just set up a camera.
Yeah.
I've already done it a couple of times. Just in.
No, that was not really doing it. That was just recording bits and pieces of you cooking and then hoping that it could turn into something. I mean, we could turn it. I could edit it up into what it is, and it's just. It stresses me out because
It's not as good as it could be.
it's going to be so detached.
No.
You're going to be like, what? Why is it skipping from this and skipping to that? And now
No, it's gotta flow.
like the audio is like half here and half there, and it's
Oh man.
oh,
Get it.
it'll be frustrating to watch. So if we
Don't do it.
if we do post it,
Make sure it's good if you're gonna do it.
lifting it off the cutting room floor for sure and splicing it together. That's what it is right now.
No, if you're gonna do it
It
right.
could be better. And what we need is a better camera because this camera cuts out. It doesn't have autofocus. It's. Pardon me.
It's.
No, it's not. It looks
Oh,
fine.
you're.
It's
You are.
just temperamental. Okay, it's just you gotta like work with it. It stresses me out. You know what I'm
Oh my
saying?
god, I'm getting on the screen.
He's counting all Jack Nicholson.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. And so she's leaving.
I know I'm making a drink
Her drink's empty.
Oh.
again.
So
She's
how long
drank
will it take you to edit if she did at one point?
Shh. Hey, you're too noisy.
Too noisy, man.
Edit what?
How long
it
would-
stopped again. It stopped again. See, we're talking about it, and it's like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop recording, honey.
Yep.
Vanessa's on it, and pushed,
And go.
and we're live. Not really.
Back to these.
Back to this unregular scheduled program. Irregular scheduled.
So yeah, what
Is
if
it
you?
unregulated?
How long would it take you to edit one episode of her doing offline?
It's one of the issues is I'd like to make a good intro. So making a good intro means that we need to have enough footage that I can splice something together to make an intro. You don't want 2 meals to be the intro.
Why not?
You want like a series of maybe 5 to 10,
Oh, true.
right?
Why don't you just do a whole bunch of little short things?
That's what I'm saying. That's what an intro is. Add some music to it, just kind of skip through the
No,
clips.
but
like-
instead of waiting until you have 5 or 6 episodes, just do a whole bunch of little short ones.
I didn't say 5 or 6 episodes. I said enough footage recorded.
Well, that. Oh, sorry, my phone is
It's excited.
messaging and falling off.
So that's my thought with the intro. I know that we could just go ahead and start doing it, but it's like, well, if we're gonna do it, we should do it right. And
That's right.
I don't know, maybe part of it should be like the learning curve of going from this rough cutness to going into more and more refined.
Yeah, right. Because if you wait till it's
But I mean,
perfect to do it, then you're never going to do it. So
It's true. And then the other thing is the whole recording of the cooking. Like the other cameras that I have, because I have like 4 of those little cameras, none of them, the battery lasts longer than like 20 minutes. And I need a memory stick for every single one of them. And they don't record, well, they do record audio, but it's terrible. It's super tinny, blah, 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 a bunch of crap.
That's no good.
So the idea is that we upgrade this camera, 600D, to something better.
Yeah, but how much is that going to cost you? Cost a fortune.
Well, that's the whole thing, right? And I was telling Vanessa, I'm like, well, we should we could start a Patreon
Oh,
now.
that'd be good. How much does that cost?
I don't think it costs anything, to be honest. Well, it probably does, but I've never started a Patreon, so
I've never done it. I don't even know what Patreon is.
okay, you don't even know what it does.
I've heard of it. People pay money to somehow. People, they always say,
Okay.
"Hey, check out my Patreon." And I'm like, I don't even know what it is.
Okay, so what?
And help you.
You help me?
Yep.
You help me help you?
Yep.
Well, okay, what are you gonna do?
You Ma. I help you to beers.
You gonna help me with the beers?
Yep.
What are you gonna do with the beers?
Go. Go.
Go what?
Come on.
You want me to come with you?
Yep.
Oh, Dad's doing a podcast right now.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing the thing.
We're doing the thing.
I'll be beers.
We're doing the thing.
No beers. We're okay. Is it still recording?
Oh, I hope so.
Doesn't look like it.
What? Voice recording?
Flip back. Yeah, it's not recording.
Oh, duration 14 minutes.
It cut out a long time ago.
Oh,
So what you need to do is this. Did it? No, I want that. Now you go back to voice recorder, and then you hit the record. So you haven't been recorded at all. But through our mics you have.
yeah, okay, that's good.
But anyways, the whole idea of Patreon
Well, yes.
is that you can get people subscribing to assist you financially.
At what cost?
It's whatever costs to
God.
them.
It's whatever cost you set.
Oh.
I'm sure Patreon has some sort of fee that they charge for.
Oh, yeah, of course.
They're like, okay, we collected $200. It's been a week, and we're going to transfer you this money, and we're going to take
20%.
What? 20? No, that's crazy. Like 2%.
They're going
Or-
to take something
I don't
for
know.
their services,
I don't know.
I'm sure.
There's people who've done it. I don't know.
Okay.
The point is, that's not the point of
Point
Patreon.
is,
The point is that we could ask people, like right now, we'll sign up on Vanessa's Patreon for On Point. Because
I don't have yet. But
at this moment,
coming.
it might be when this goes live. Who knows?
who knows?
But we don't know. You'll know when you watch this because we'll put it in there and be like, hey, you can go do the Patreon thing. But you set different tiered levels
Okay.
and you become basically a subscriber monthly. So it's like, okay, $10 for tier 1, $50 for 2, $50 for tier 3, $100 for tier 4, whatever. You set them.
Cool.
And people subscribe, and then they pay monthly. They pay that amount monthly
Oh.
to help somebody like Vanessa with her On Point.
or with you in your YouTube videos.
Well, your YouTube videos are
They were a test.
they're videos.
They were a test project.
But if you wanted to pursue it further,
yeah, I would get a different channel going probably. If I was going to do it
it's the
differently.
same concept.
What's it called? Beach
Beach Tree Studios.
Tree
Look it up.
Studios. Link in where does the link go? It usually
Description
goes-
in the link below.
Sorry, it goes
link
up.
in the description.
Well, if you're watching on the computer, it comes up over here, above Randy's head. Beach Tree Studios. So we can do that. We can do that there.
That'd be awesome.
But what else can we do? What Beach Tree? Okay, so explain your channel because your channel is ridiculous.
It is. It's just compilation videos
Of what?
of cool things I found on the internet.
Things that you find cool?
Yeah.
For real?
Okay.
You liked every single clip you put in those?
Yeah. There.
Oh, okay.
I took a bunch of clips from other compilation videos, and then I'm like, I like these clips, so I take them out, and then I made videos.
Made your own.
I did.
You spliced your particular ones.
Yeah.
They're like montages.
Yeah, it's like a montage.
Each
Yeah.
one is like a montage with music.
Yeah.
And it's all
And I
different.
put all the music to it. And
Completely random clips.
Not completely.
They are. They go from like cat
That's
videos to some guy skydiving.
Well,
They don't relate at all.
Well, sometimes.
How does a cat?
So is that would you say that's your brain
Ugh.
when you're editing that like makes those said videos and you don't really look at the content when you're splicing
I'm
it
looking at
together?
them, I move them around. I piece and puzzle them together. Sometimes.
Okay.
We're gonna go get pizza.
Oh. Too skinny?
Too bad.
I don't know. It was just fun. I just wanted to teach myself how to do it.
Well, there you go. So that's a good
It's
skill.
It's just a learning curve.
Learning how to do what
how to
you
edit,
wanted
how
to it.
how to edit, how to download videos, how to create the channel.
Fair.
Yeah, it's just a test project for now.
That's valid.
Yeah, eventually I'll probably do a different channel, but I just didn't know what else to do. Didn't really know what kind of channel I wanted to get going, so.
I could see you. Sorry, that was a yawn.
Ah.
I could see you. I'll start again.
And take two.
Doing couldn't you make, say, your Bible studies virtual?
Oh yeah, well we do like Zoom Bible studies,
But I mean for
That's-
you,
but we could I could like
where someone you can make it
I
like a sermon.
Yeah.
We could sit
Setting.
at this very table, drink beer, and we can record your
my sermons.
your sermons. At the
Yeah.
same-
Okay, so regardless,
wow.
no. Like honest speak though, it would be naive of any of us who are all Christians, have
Yeah.
all been baptized, to presume that we wouldn't have a drink or partake in socializing. So why wouldn't it be a stretch to actually have a point of view and a biblical sense
Yeah.
documented where we're actually living our lives as we really do and not be the hypocritical selves?
Oh yeah, we don't want to be. Yeah, we don't want to be.
I think
That is why I don't go to church anymore, because of the hypocritical.
Okay, so we got political, personal.
Money? Did we talk about money yet? We didn't talk about money yet.
Oh, because we don't have any.
Yeah.
We did. It was cheese.
Oh yeah, cheese. We talked about money, so now we gotta talk about religion. Yeah.
No.
True. Yeah, we're
off of
just
religion.
It's good.
But
It's good.
do you know what I'm saying? Like you.
Yeah,
could
but you can't
have.
you can't be like, okay, just because there's hypocrites in the church.
No.
That's the reason why I
No.
don't go. And it's like,
You're
okay,
you're taking it too far, for even me. But
that's what I said.
that's why any church that I or say Jake at the time, we were part of the youth group. We were part of everything. We didn't halfway involve ourselves.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And it was for the most part, but we saw the background of it and the
behind the scenes is what you mean.
thank you.
Oh,
Like-
That
We
no
got to-
one wants to actually talk about, because if you actually talked about it, it would actually
scare
paint
you
that
away.
particular church in a very negative setting.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, well, like the weird thing is that people expect that people that go to church are
be
perfect
such-
and they're perfect saints and everything. It's like, well, that's
not
not the case.
realistic.
That's not the case at all. And so then, as soon as they see them, whatever, screw up somehow, they're like, oh, see, they claim to be perfect, and you're like, well, they never claimed to be perfect in the first place.
No, I'm talking about members of authority.
Oh yeah, well, that's a whole
Leadership.
yeah.
I think paths are getting kind of crossed here. The leadership wasn't like they were making mistakes or anything. It was just when you're behind the scenes in a church, it's very political.
Oh, big time. Yeah, I can imagine.
Things start to get really thick, really fast, and then it's like, well, wow, it's heavy. There's a lot of heavy stuff behind churches running.
And unfortunately, and
The camera ended again.
maybe it's for the best at this point.
No, it's good.
Unfortunately, in that setting that we're talking about, is these people have been put in such a position that the expectation is high. It's like,
Oh yeah.
you wouldn't want to know. I know this is a far-fetched notion, but a comparison's sake, you wouldn't want to know the Pope is picking up prostitutes every night any more than you would want to know that your youth pastor that you trusted in is sleeping with other people in your youth group.
Right?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
We've put, for unprecedented reasons of our own belief system, these stigmas on people that are imperfect because we are people.
Yeah,
Period.
that's right, yeah.
Period. Or because the church has acknowledged men above women. Two, it's kind of gone different now in the coming years. But in the beginning, no.
Yeah, there's definitely
So
some...
we also put too much stress on men.
Too much stress on men?
Being perfect.
You mean pressure?
Pressure. Pressure is a better word. Sorry.
Being the head of the household and whatever else.
Yeah.
And that even comes to us now, today. Like, women nowadays, they're working just as hard as men.
Oh yeah.
Or
yeah.
making still less. Some are making more than their husbands.
Like it doesn't
so
say...
that causes problems.
It doesn't say that women aren't supposed to work.
No, it does not.
Right?
But for whatever reason that I can't conclude, they didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that was like just like a society thing. Like,
I don't know because I wasn't in that time,
yeah.
so I can't even.
Me neither. What?
Yeah. So I can't say
Got
that
the
it was
DeLorean.
right. I can't say that it's wrong because that'd be naive of me because I don't know.
That just reminded me of that lady that was on my bus.
Oh my goodness, Doris. 98 years old.
98?
Yeah, she's on my bus.
Just a spitfire of a woman.
That's a good way of putting it.
Like, I hope to God that I have a fraction of her enthusiasm at that age.
Tenacity.
Tenacity is that's even a better word. Yes, she definitely personified tenacity.
She's like, the depression, the Great Depression back then, you know.
Because she lived through it.
She's like, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 35, and she's like, oh yeah, you wouldn't remember the Depression. I'm like,
no.
We just know what,
like 100 years.
What we were told.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we only know what we were told. She lived it.
She lived through it. That's crazy.
It just...
Oh, I have the recording, so...
And she's talking about her husband and coming back from the war. I'm like the war?
Like the Great War or like World War II?
It would have been more...
What's the Great War? I've never heard of the Great War.
World War One.
Which was in what years?
1918, I believe.
Well, she was born in 20... What did she say, 23?
23. 23.
22, 22 or 23.
1923 is what I think I heard.
And she said that she
I think it
learned
was
to drive.
1917, maybe?
Go ahead.
So
your
it would have
TV's
been
on.
World War II.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
believe that her husband was drafted to.
Where's your phone?
Wow.
No, your phone.
Yeah, World War One would have been 1917. Well, there was a movie that they just recently did called 1917.
And isn't that sad that we don't even have that type of history? Like well, a lot of people don't even
we don't
know
have
the dates that you're just.
war?
Oh yeah, I was
Do you
like,
know what I mean?
It's a good thing we didn't have that. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
And essentially, no one wants to talk about it, but if you think about it, the way everything's going with COVID and
The way
economically and jobs and the world,
Yeah.
we're going into.
Hang on a sec. Jackson. Sister's putting a movie on for you. Go. In your room. Okay? He asked for a movie. Sister's putting one on.
He asked for a movie.
We have her phone. How did he ask?
Oh. No, she's on the computer.
Yeah.
That's why I like Telegram. Because you can communicate on everything.
Thank you, Telegram.
Yes.
Hashtag
Not officially
awesome.
sponsored.
Not a sponsor.
Let's be honest. It's our first podcast.
Nobody's a sponsor except for
Nobody.
us. I paid for the camera. I paid
We're just telling you what we use in our day-to-day life. So
They pay for
Telegram,
Jackson, go. Sister
a
starting a
go.
movie.
HelloFresh at some point in time did it.
Yeah, we paid that.
We
It's hundreds.
paid that.
Hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Get Lammy then. The light that's
Wasn't that a
on.
good
But
one?
yeah, it's
They can't.
Yeah,
you
it's
can't see it, but there's a
Alcohol
light.
of almost any content. Hashtag that. Yeah.
Where's Jackson's remote?
It should be up there now.
You
'cause
took
you
it
took it
up.
with you last time.
You took it upstairs.
Put it on the shelf.
okay. Have fun.
Your
thanks.
problem, not mine.
Yeah.
Have fun.
You lost the. Oh, she found it.
She found it.
Cool.
Problem
It's
solved.
a miracle.
No.
Anyways, the light. There's a light on here with the light box.
It's a cool light box. We should show it on camera.
It's an actual box with a light in it.
It's a craft winemaking box.
What you do to
Grand
make things
Cru.
work? No.
Yeah, what we're
Broom mic.
I think what we're really saying is that we want sponsors.
Really? Oh.
He does.
We're committed. We're
Are we committed? I think we should be
I'm just
committed because
that's the whole point. We're all just here, so why not?
just hanging out,
Right.
doing whatever.
We're gonna ask everybody what their opinion is on
Talking
all
about-
the crap that we just talked about.
We're here.
I don't know
we're
if I
here
want to
talking-
open that can of worms. Actually, you know what? Honest speak, I
Honest
don't
speak,
think I want to know what you all think.
Oh wow! I don't
Not
care
honest
what
speak.
because-
I don't care what
care.
you have to say.
they
What?
want to.
any
They,
said about me.
this is going public.
Maybe
Sure.
eventually, once he adds it, but whatever.
Well, eventually, hopefully, we. See that? It took like 3 seconds for me to catch up with that.
Wow. I tell ya.
So,
So,
maybe in the future we'll have guests.
I thought I was a guest.
No, you're part of it.
Oh, I'm part of it.
You haven't
But
been
You're
a
in the
guest for a
first
very long
episode.
time.
I'm
in
in
your
the
life.
first. I thought it was like Captain Pike. He's like in the first episode of Star Trek, and then they cut him out. I'd be more like Captain Kirk.
No, this was actually.
No, I'm more like Spock. No,
What? No, you're not.
who am I like?
Aren't I more like Spock?
You're more like Spock. I'd be more like who?
You're
would
not
be
the
like?
captain.
Is it
You're
Scotty.
No,
No, I
no,
don't
you're
be
not
Scotty.
that
No, no.
boisterous. You're like
I'm not a red shirt. No, you're a red shirt.
you're a red shirt.
I'm not a red shirt.
You're that quiet guy that sits at the computer at the front.
Yeah, what's his name?
But you,
Wesley Crusher.
You.
Oh wait, wrong
yeah.
Star Trek.
No, you could be. Yeah,
That's the.
yeah, totally. That's
yeah.
you.
Yeah. That'd be cool. He didn't really do much,
He did a lot.
did he? He never went on any away missions, did he? I'd be more like Worf. I'd be more like Worf. Worf was cool.
He was the guy with the
wrinkly big forehead.
Yeah, right. Wrinkly big forehead. That's all I remember.
Yeah.
Like
You got no wrinkles on your forehead. You're
not
out.
yet.
I do.
You do?
I just like it's
Look
like,
at those. They're
it's
so
like
deep.
speed bumps.
Man, I used to have a music teaer named Mr. Howell, and whenever he would sing, he was a music teacher. He would sing, and his forehead would go like super wrinkly. Like,
Mr. Howell, if you're watching this, you should definitely call this guy because
He remembers you.
apparently he loves you.
Yeah, he was a cool dude. You know.
Oh, so actually, ironically, talking about teachers,
Yeah, we're over here.
we
Hey,
we showed our daughter Jordana our old yearbook, and
You showed Jordana your yearbook?
Yeah.
That must have been funny.
that we worked on together.
It's
ironically,
It's right there, actually.
yeah. So, Mr. Bauer.
Mr. Bowers.
Where is it? Ah,
Love that guy. It's underneath the scented vanilla paper.
And
found it.
definitely a shout out to, oh, there you go.
Found it.
Mr. Joyce.
They graduated 2003.
Well, she graduated. I half graduated and then graduated.
I graduated, thank
What do
you.
You went over to get the book and then you just threw it on the couch?
What was I supposed to do?
So, also Mr. Joyce, who actually, after, ironically enough, Jake proposed to me.
Mr. Joyce, after I proposed to you?
He was the only teacher we told.
Oh, okay.
Jake and I.
Okay. I was like,
And
where is that going?
He actually didn't really judge anything. He was absolutely.
Are you sure?
Are you sure? Is that
Okay.
is that what we want to do?
All right.
So, here we are. Boat to this Sunday, next Sunday.
It's Mr. Joyce.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
And where are you, Christopher Bowers?
Should be up top.
There he is.
There he goes.
He's up there. I mean, if you have this yearbook, you're going to know. You'll know.
So 2003.
Hopefully, Lindsay Shan watches this because
Reads this book.
because she's on the front cover credits. Woo! With me.
And yeah, because she did the art.
She drew the cover.
Vanessa's on the front cover credits too.
That's
That's because I paid for the book.
Oh.
she was a sponsor.
I paid my money.
You paid your dues.
I paid my dues.
Recording stopped.
That's cool.
See how frustrating it is?
Why?
You can't get anything done with this camera.
There's this camera that's both. I can't talk about it. Anywho, so yeah, we brought that up to our daughter about our old yearbook. Technically both our graduating year.
I don't know where
Unfortunately, Jake didn't graduate that year, but a couple years afterwards, he has now.
I have graduated.
Yep.
I went through all the motions. I was invited to go through the ceremonies and everything. And I'm even in the graduation section.
That's cool.
That's true.
However, I was like 6 and 6. No, there's
Just credits short.
was there 4? There was 4 credits to a class, right?
4.
So I was like 8 credits short.
No, you're 4. You're 1 course.
1 course. Wow, that's special.
It's nice, eh?
Gives me anxiety.
And then with the help of Randy, he enlisted in Bow Valley here in Calgary.
I did. I enlisted.
Didn't do anything with it. But then he challenged a test for his GED.
Mm-hmm.
Passed on the first go because I believed that. So that was another $200, just let you know.
With an A minus.
A minus.
What?
Yeah. I didn't even get that.
I
I
expected
did
A+.
graduate. So here we are now. Everyone here is graduated.
Here we are, sitting around a table drinking.
Here we are doing a
Talking
podcast.
at the stupid camera that just shuts off on its own.
Talking at the camera.
What are you gonna do?
Here we are.
Here we are.
You'll spice it all together and make it look nice.
Add some music.
Make it happen.
This is yours?
Should we cheers?
Yeah.
Is that yours?
We all
Is that mine?
I thought it was.
No, this is my
Yeah,
COVID.
This even says cheers.
Well, this
That
is
one
a
even
handful.
says, well, we know that's not ours.
Yeah.
Gin and juice, baby. Gin and juice.
Juice and gin. Juice and gin. Why don't they call it juice and gin?
Because
That
it just
doesn't sound
doesn't
good.
sound right.
And Snoop
Why
didn't come
does
up
it-
with a
I
song
don't
for
know.
that.
There's certain things.
And Snoop didn't come up
Like,
with a song for that.
It's raining cats and dogs. You always say that. You don't say it's raining dogs and cats,
Exactly.
That's true.
That's kind of my point.
right?
Tomato,
Touche.
tomato.
Yeah.
See?
Love it.
Potato, potato.
Yeah.
What?
What? What do you say about potatoes?
What do you say about the potatoes?
Potatoes.
Fries.
So
True friendship is measured by the poundage.
Oh my god.
It's measured by the number of fries
Yeah.
that you make.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
Don't
It's
even
like-
say it. We know.
It's like jazz hands, but it's fries.
That is fries. Wow.
So I'm concluding by this that you're gonna do a lot of editing, right?
Yeah, you got a lot of editing to do.
No, there's no
This is
editing.
good.
The whole thing goes together.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Call
What do you mean no editing?
Well, I'll probably mark where all the curse words are, and
Thank you.
Man, you're gonna have a lot of marking to do.
Actually, it's
Good.
really good.
No, she did
There was
good.
like 3.
well, in Premiere, I'm pretty sure you just hit the M button and it puts a marker on the video. So you just mark.
Oh, cool.
Oh, there's another mark, and then I'll go through and
Slice it a little bit.
I'll go
Or-
find the tone. I don't know. Should it be a sound?
it should
Yeah,
be a
it
sound.
should be a
just
sound.
like everything else.
It should be. It should be an ice clinking sound.
That'd be awesome.
Hmm?
Right?
Rather than something else, it should just be the. It should be that noise.
They're like, what did she say?
You would need to know.
It doesn't matter. It's ice coming out of her mouth.
Because in true reality, if we do have any type of follow or anything, I don't want to be known as the person that swears, but it would be naive of anybody to presume that we don't. Especially when you talk about
naive.
certain things.
Randy doesn't really swear.
Yeah.
No, you don't, but you
He's
never
pretty innocent.
have. You never really have. Like, it,
Yeah.
it takes a lot to provoke that type of talk.
Every once in a while, he's like, and you're
Yeah.
like, "Oh, there's an F bomb."
Yeah,
What?
and it's
What's
really
happening?
unsettling.
It's unsettling? No way.
Meanwhile, Vanessa's dropped like 5 in the last 10 minutes, and you're
We don't
like,
even know.
Randy's like, "What? Whoa!"
You guys are like, what? But
I don't
You
even
must be
notice
upset.
because it's just
You must be
second
upset.
language, and I don't want it to be like. I have tried to work on it, and
And
it
you-
gets really bad at work. To be honest with you,
Well, speaking of yearbook, I remember in high school that you had an elastic band around your wrist.
yeah.
oh, you would snap yourself every time you swore?
Yep.
Did you like get swollen wrists?
Actually, no.
Did your hands
Let me
fall
see your
off?
wrist. Let me see your wrist.
Did your hands fall off because you had?
Marks. She has like scars on there from.
No scars.
If you put
No
elastics
cutting.
on nowadays.
No,
No cutting. No needle marks.
She wasn't dramatic. She just cursed like a sailor from Halifax.
Halifax sailor.
This is an Halifaxian. Halifaxian? Is that a word? I should look that up.
Halifaxian?
Halifaxian.
What would you call somebody from Halifax?
We saw it last night.
From Nova
It's a-
Scotia, you would call everybody blue nosers.
Yeah, but
Blue nosers. Yeah.
but Halifax was Halifax. It was like
Halifaxian.
it was like hooligan, but it was Halifax.
Halifaxian.
Halifaxian.
Hal-
How do you spell it? I don't know.
It sounds so stupid right now. We're like, how do you spell
Halifaxian. Halifaxian.
It's not a thing.
Halifaxian Memorial.
Halifaxers.
Halifaxian was banned from YouTube. Who is he, she? Oh, I don't know.
Well, anyways.
a certain
Call
person
them
being banned from
Halifaxers.
YouTube is not something you name a whole
Country after a whole country.
a whole province
It's
over
It's
a whole
town.
capital.
It's a town, city.
Yeah.
Halifax people
Province.
are called.
I helped my niece study for the provinces of Canada. She's like, Uncle, can you help me memorize the provinces of Canada? I'm like,
This is
BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan. And she's like, and? I'm like, and let me get my phone.
Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec,
Yeah, I got there. And then
PEI,
back east.
Nova Scotia,
Those
So-
eastern provinces.
So it goes BC.
She's like, what are the?
Newfoundland.
She's like, what are the Great
Alberta.
Lakes? I'm like,
The what?
She's like, what are the Great
Manitoba.
Lakes? I'm like, one of them's Superior.
October.
And one's Erie.
And one's a Huron.
One's scary.
One's
a hero.
She's like, and what are the territories? I'm like, there's 2, 3.
Northwest,
There's
Yukon.
3 now.
Is Nunavut a territory?
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
Or is it technically a...
No, it's province.
It's
one of
it's
the
a territory?
territories, Yeah.
Look, this is it. Haligonian.
Haligonian.
Haligonian. This is Haligonian, right?
Haligonian.
Haligonian.
You want to say Haligonian, but it's Haligonian
No, it'd be Haligonian.
because you don't want to sound like hooligan.
How did they get that from Halifax?
Haligonian.
What is
Where's the gon? Where's the gon come from?
a Gonian? And why did they add it to the end of Hallie?
So new to me.
Haligonian.
I don't understand it.
I didn't grow up there, so I can't even understand that.
Yeah.
Well-
No, a lot of people can't understand them.
I was just born there.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, you can't
I don't understand you.
You got such a thick accent.
You got a thick accent.
Wow.
You need to get to your car. Go real far.
Go real far. Car's down by the bar there. Jason starts choking on his beer. I wait till he takes a swig. Take the car down to the bar there, Mike. I can't even smile. He's gonna spit it up. Spits it everywhere. Spits it at the camera.
Nope.
I didn't marry somebody that would do alcohol abuse.
Yeah, right?
The camera's pretty far away.
Yeah,
It's
that would
like
suck.
10 feet away from us.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Well, I think that was a pretty funny, weird episode.
What did you
What
think?
did we even talk about?
Yeah, and cover a little bit
Hey,
of everything.
Talk about it.
What is it? What is it you say? Like, subscribe,
Share,
hit the
like,
little
subscribe.
hit the little dingly bell,
Hit the.
which doesn't work anyways because I have notifications on my phone. I
hate
never
that.
get a single YouTube. Oh, my phone's dying.
People are subscribing already? Oh. You haven't even posted it.
Oh, my phone's dying. Never mind.
Never mind. It stopped
Man.
recording.
Oh, did it? Did hers keep recording?
There we go. I started again. So
Oh no!
it's
you
like
missed a
it's
whole
almost
bunch?
dead. I'm at 3%.
Oh my
You
god.
missed
Oh,
a whole
and it
bunch.
stopped again.
You missed a bunch of recordings.
Are you recording still?
Ah,
Shish kebabs.
I haven't even looked.
You stopped recording too.
no way.
True story.
13:24.
You're still recording. Vanessa's still recording. We're good.
We're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, Vanessa's on point.
Yep.
My phone's almost dead. Okay, so what was I saying?
Something about.
I can't remember what I was saying.
Something about.
Your phone dying, this, that, and
No,
the
before that.
bullshit.
Before that.
I don't know.
Likes, subscribe.
Oh yeah, all the
share.
things. So like, subscribe, and the bell. Shut up.
Hit the notification bell that keeps going off.
Yeah,
on his phone.
hit
He's
that.
got too many notifications for
My
himself,
phone.
but
My phone will not notify me of YouTube updates. Ever. I've
No?
never gotten a single update for YouTube videos
Oh, that's
when people post. Have you?
not at all.
I don't even know how to do that.
You don't even subscribe to anything. So
I don't know.
It's
do
true.
you even subscribe to anything?
100%.
I subscribe to my own life.
You're like, everybody subscribe to me, but you don't subscribe to your. You don't even
I haven't
subscribe to anybody.
No, I
Nobody's
honestly
asking me to.
I have not subscribed to anything. Like I do follow a couple of people vicariously through Jacob. Like I love Peter McKinnon.
And what's his name?
Maddie.
The guy with the dog, the 3-legged dog.
Oh, that's Potato
That's
Jet.
Gene.
With,
Potato Jet,
with,
Gene.
Gene. Shout out to
Lefty.
Gene. Well, left.
Shout out to...
And then the camera stops.
And the camera. Shout out to Gene.
Shout out to all this crappy equipment that doesn't keep
I was gonna
going.
say, but I don't follow him because he's annoying.
Gene?
Who, Gene?
He's not annoying.
His voices.
Do you think his voice is annoying?
Yep.
Oh,
Come on.
sad face. Jackson, stop.
He's like everywhere with no pants on.
Yeah, what the heck, man?
So anyways, like, subscribe.
Oh, I get so sick of that every video. I'm like,
Get out of here, Jackson.
Yeah,
Smash
do your
that
own
like
thing.
button.
Tell us anything. If you, one of the key points as to why we even did this tonight was to, if you wanted to see On Point actually do anything, what would you like me to cook? That kind of thing.
Well, the whole point is to do the podcast thing and hopefully do this regularly, and it's funny, so hopefully everybody laughed when they watched this and was like, "Oh,
Hopefully.
now I
we
know a
do
little
this-
bit. Now I know a little bit more about their life."
And we do this almost every
Weekly,
Give or take, yeah.
give or take.
depending on
They
people's
feed me
schedule.
pizza, so
It's
You
true.
get more than pizza.
why wouldn't I?
Why wouldn't I? I come over to their house, so why wouldn't I get more? Like,
Like,
I just eat it.
why wouldn't I feed my pizza?
Oh my god. So, yeah, apparently to keep Randy coming, pizza.
Pizza.
Okay, good.
So we need money for pizza?
Do you need pizza money?
We need Randy pizza money.
Yeah.
Pizza Randy money.
Depending on who, I guess, gives us money for a said pizza, is who we will say who gave it to. We will not tell you who we ordered through tonight.
We'll leave it a mystery.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
So,
way,
Comment below if you
you
think
all
it was.
want us to order.
Put your guesses below.
Put your guesses.
Put your comments in the doobly doo.
You want your pizza on this table for advertising purposes.
And every 10 minutes, we'll take one bite of pizza and pretend it's delicious.
Not pretend. Well,
I mean, maybe
maybe we
depends
might
what
have
kind.
to. I don't know. If
mean,
it
if
tastes
it-
like shit, I'm not going to tell you otherwise.
Either
I'm
way,
sorry.
the pizza will look like it's delicious, and it'll be sponsored. This episode is so weird.
Oh my god,
We're done.
There's nothing weird about this at all. We do this all the time.
this is not live.
This is it.
I know, but it's
need-
on film now.
No, I need another
That's
drink.
This is what we
weird.
do.
Yeah,
Another
I do too. Can you get
okay.
me one?
Cool. Peace out.
Yeah,
Love
peace.
you.
Peace.
Thank you.
Word.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to my mother.
Never. Why would you even say that?
Because I love her.
Never. Oh. Never. Oh.
I gotta shut this recording off.
Never.
Oh.
Never.
Okay, now I gotta show you how to
Never.
transfer that.
Oh. Never. Oh.
The recording. Oh, yeah.